Welcome to Chapter 9. We start off with the midpoint and distance formulas. Today we learn, you've probably already seen these back in geometry, but if not, we're going to go ahead and do these. Starting off with the midpoint formula. Midpoint, what do we do? Add them together and divide by 2. You guys will get to see that video if you haven't already. So, find the coordinates of the midpoint. First of all, what is the midpoint? If I have a line or a segment, the midpoint is the middle. At what point is the exact middle of that line? So, if they give me 2 points, here I have 5, 12, and negative 4, 8. All I'm going to do is say, okay, midpoint, what do I do? Add them together, divide by 2. You take the x's and add them together. So 5 plus negative 4. You take the y's and you add them together. So 12 plus 8. And you just divide individually each of those by 2. So 5 plus negative 4 is 1. 12 plus 8 is 10. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. 20. Now go ahead and simplify those. Unfortunately, the 1/2 doesn't simplify, but the 20 does to 10. That's what I was doing. Got ahead of myself earlier and said, that's it. That's all you do. It's just the middle of 2 points. Boom. You're basically just finding the average of the 2 points if you didn't catch that. All right. Then for the distance formula, I don't have a song for that, but I do have a kind of way to remember it. You build a face. So you have this girl, and she has her hair in a ponytail to the side. She has these big expression eyes there with a cute little button nose. Or a plus sign nose, whichever. Of course, her big eyes have these little eyelashes. Okay? And you know how, like, if someone's evil, like a snake, they depict them with really tall eyes like that? Slits? Well, she is super nice. So she has the exact opposite. So then all you're going to do is fill this side with x's, this side with y's. And that's it. That's the formula right there. It makes a face. So, you're just going to plug these into there. By the way, distance. Again, those 2 points, I'm asking, what is the distance between the two? If I had to walk that, how far would I have to walk? So, let's see. This is an x, this is a y, this is an x, this is a y. Oftentimes, you'll see these labeled 2 and 1. It doesn't really matter as long as you keep the same point in the front on both of those. So, square root, big I's with a minus sign squared plus big I with a minus sign squared. Plug in the second x, then the first x, the second y, then the first y. Oop, I got a double negative there. So this is now negative 10 being squared. Of course, a negative times a negative makes it a positive 100. And this is now 23 squared. Ooh, I'm going to need a calculator for that one. Oh, there we go. 23 squared. 529. That's a big number. Of course, that's still under the radical sign. So now I want to find the square root of 629. And again, I'm using my calculator. And looks like it rounds to be 25.1. And that's all you do.